What's up, guys? Welcome back to this channel once again. Kindly for watching me for the first time. Remember to subscribe, like, and also comment. To my returning viewers, thank you so much for love. Thank you so much for support, for always coming back and watch my video. And greetings to my brothers and sisters all the way from the Caribbean countries. I love you. Also, guys, in today's video is a very amazing video. It's about why the Jamaica feel like the entire continent. So that topic, that statement sounds so bold statement. So before I dive in, let's watch these videos and at the end, and then I'll come back with more reaction. I'm your host, Team Tessie Discover. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, and all full credit goes to the original creators of these videos.
I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. Jamaica is one of the most influential black countries on this planet Earth. On this planet Earth, hands down, Jamaicans is one of the most influential people on this planet that will stand against anything. I don't care. Back in the day, everyone had to claim to be Jamaican to be accepted. I don't care. Nowadays, everyone's being accepted. Everybody's music is being accepted. Everything's being accepted. But we were standing out when none of us was really accepting. When they weren't even accepting black music, when they weren't even accepting them spaces, we were still standing out there and telling people exactly who we were and what we represent. And that is the reason why we stand as one of the most influential countries on this planet. And I don't care what nobody says, because we're a country of 3 million people. We're a country of 3 million people, and we influence from our lands all the way that way and all the way that way. Okay? So I just want to shout out. I just want to shout out to all my Jamaicans. And I just wanted to shout out to all the people that love Jamaica, because we're one influential motherfucking country and nobody can tell me differently. And I respect my country highly, and I will always talk about my country highly because we're one of the top. And I don't care, the haters can come, but we are one of the most influential countries. And the reason why corporations and brands and everybody will continuously to watch what we're doing year on year on year, because we set records. Period. Done.
So you talk about this comment here. So this guy, I wake up this morning, I go up on TikTok and see this comment. This boy replied with this comment. And I'm like, what? I guess it's what Jamaica the day that this man for me. What I mean, no? So I come and see that this man left this comment on that video I made couple, I think last month or so, about the whole Amy Bradley vibe, you know. And when I see that, I was like, but what is got to do with Jamaica? Like, how Jamaica getting this, you know? Well, I never want to involve differently, but how Jamaica got what Jamaica got to do with my video? I can't remember mentioning Jamaica or mentioning that Barbados better than Jamaica or anything like that. Like, to me, this comment was so weird. And then I realized that, you know what, for the past couple of days, every time I go in the comment section of anything that has to do with any Caribbean countries or anybody speaking about Caribbean countries, there are always Jamaicans in the comments making it about them. And I don't know the reason why or what is the beef, because at this point I believe it's some imaginary beef that Jamaicans got with the whole of Caribbean that the whole of Caribbean don't know about. But back to this comment here, like, I know that some people find it hard to read and understand, you know, so you just can't kill people for that, you know. You can't read, can't understand, is okay, but you're trying to tell me you can't listen and understand either. Like, I believe in that video I spoke so clear, you know, like the accent was there, but it wasn't there where you could not hear me. Like, it wasn't clear enough for you to understand, you know. So I don't see how you get from me saying one of the most to you saying that your country is the most talked about country. Like, that was so weird to me. Like, I would be so ashamed if I did from Jamaica and I see when they comment speaking on Jamaica where the video had nothing to do about Jamaica. Like, I'll be real embarrassed, killer. Real thing I knew you got going on. And if you're bored, realistically, me personally, don't give a F about the imaginary beef Jamaica has with the rest of the Caribbean island. Like, when I could get and say how Jamaica is the best Caribbean island in the world and one of the capital and etc. and yada yada, you know, like I personally don't care because that has nothing to do with me what y'all think. Y'all already delusional as fuck down there. So it's like, go off.
Every single black person needs to visit a black country. Go there, and not to the little touristy areas. Go to the black areas, the real areas, and see what life could be like, especially if you're from the US, like myself. So I grew up going to Jamaica every year with my family, and it was life-changing for me as a child to see black business owners, black restaurant owners, black people in commercials, black people on billboards, black politician, all black everything. It was so beautiful and so inspiring. For the first time in my life, I was seen. I took off my blackness and put on my humanness. I wasn't just Jessica the black girl, I was just Jessica. And if you've never experienced what life is like outside of your blackness, outside of your exterior, you'll be surprised to know how much freedom there is in just being you. I've been in many social spaces where I walk in, I'm representing as the only black person there. And you have to be very mindful and cognizant of everything you do, everything you say, how you walk, how you dress, because there are so many stereotypes and stigmas about you already that you need to walk in on your A game. You don't realize how much all of these things are playing on your psyche, on what you think is possible, on what life could be, what normalcy is. You don't always have to be the other. Growing up in the US, going to school, it was so hard to make friends because people are afraid of me. People think I'm gonna act a certain way or be a certain way. I went to Jamaica, I would be there for 5 days and leave with 10 friends because these people are just seeing me for me. There's no preconceived notions of who this tall black girl is. Even if you think life is great here, it can be so much better in a place where you can truly be you. Trust me. I don't know if I'm raising my kids in Jamaica or if I'm retiring in Jamaica because I have to live there for at least a year because it is so fantastic. And if I have children, I also want them to see all the possibilities life can be as a person of color.
Because Jamaica is the most unique and greatest country in the whole wide world. Some people from some other country vex. And yet still, they don't live in a country with 2.8 million people as the population, a small island in the Caribbean, and consists of so much greatness. And that's what makes it great. Because for be so small and for stand so tall among those big countries like America, Germany and Italy and China and all of them countries there, because all of them countries they have something great about them. They have great designs and great architectural work and great things about them. You understand? But Jamaica still have its own greatness that they don't consist of having that greatness. You understand? Because look on a country like America and China with how much 100 million people and them can't find one man who faster than Usain Bolt. You understand? Them cannot find entertainment like Bob Marley because Jamaica is just a country with 2.8 million people. But even though we don't design plane and certain things like those and have a lot of factory that design and manufacture a lot of things like, you know, what scientists create, Jamaica have its own greatness about it, and that's what makes Jamaica is very unique and very great in the world. So as a Jamaican, you should be proud of yourself and pat yourself on the shoulder more than 6 times and said, "Hey, mates!"
Jamaica is the most influential country in the world, and I don't understand how anyone, aside from being Black American, every non-Black person assumes that if you're Black, you're Jamaican.
So, like, if it wasn't for Jamaica, man, we'd be sitting in a bland world right now.
When it comes to Jamaica's impact and influence on urban culture, food, music, all kinds of things, you cannot tell me a country that tops Jamaica's global influence, including in athleticism. Jamaica is such a huge influence on the world that it's crazy. So I don't see how anyone can say Jamaica is not the most influential country in the world aside from America.
Also don't have hip-hop. You don't have Biggie, he's also Jamaican. And you don't have UK garage music and all its derivatives. And then the impact on dubstep and electronic music also. So, like, if it wasn't for Jamaica, man, we'd be sitting in a bland world right now.
listen, if you can identify a country, obviously separate and apart from America, that is more influential to the global world than Jamaica. I'm talking about culture, dance, music, food, everything. Influence. If you're talking about Japan, Japan has a rich Jamaican culture that influences them. So it does Toronto. So does UK. So does New York. So I was on live last night. Somebody mentioned something about Jamaica, and I said Jamaica is the most influential country in the world, and everybody was in an uproar, especially the Africans. Somebody even said that Africa supplies 2.7% of the oil in Jamaica. Like, me don't know what that have to do with anything. Jamaica to the world. Like, I can't imagine not being Jamaica. I don't know what would I do if I wasn't Jamaican.
Jamaica is the Mecca of the Caribbean. If you're Jamaican, pat yourself on the back. Jamaica is such a tiny country, but the influence is huge. I mean, the music, the culture is undeniable. So if you're Jamaican or of Jamaican descent, big up your chest. We created more music genres than Americans. We got the fastest people on the planet. And Jamaica's influence is everywhere. Jamaica is the capital of the Caribbean. So if you're Jamaican, put your hands in the air and wave it like you just don't care. So to all my Jamaicans, them in Jamaica and around the world, or if you're of Jamaican descent, big ups to you.
For those of you that flock to Miami in droves and think that this place is paradise, let me tell you, it is not. Yes, the sun is shining. Yes, you have options. Yes, there's a million things to do, and depending on where you're coming from, this can seem great. But the true paradise that I tell everyone you need to go to is Jamaica. Jamaica is true paradise. You have organic food, real food, delicious food. You can support someone on the side of the road, and I guarantee the food will be amazing. The produce will be amazing. You will eat things. I've had chicken in Jamaica that made me cry, okay? Cry. Tears. From chicken and bread on the side of the road, okay? You have waterfalls, beaches, hills. Miami ain't got no hills, we flat. Views that will take your breath away. Water that you can see your foot when you step in the water. You see the fish, you see beauty, okay? You have people that will make you laugh hysterically just by being themselves day to day. You come to Miami, ain't nobody talking to you. They don't see you. Most likely they don't even speak English. And I love my Spanish people, but some of y'all racist. Next, Jamaica has this air of excitement and just you could be at the grocery store. You could be in line. There's just this energy because the culture in Jamaica is so rich. Miami, because there's so many different people here, everybody just sticks to their own. There's no inclusion. There's no mixing. If anything, they're just going to ignore your ass. They're not friendly. They're not warm. They're not open. They just be like, what do you want? Okay. I'm not saying Jamaica's perfect, and I'm not saying Miami's hell. But I'm saying if you can make a decision on which one you want to go to, and you're looking for paradise, you're looking for fun, you're looking for a time, you're looking to support an economy that will very much appreciate your dollar, go to Jamaica and enjoy yourself fully. You can get an Airbnb that will come with a chef who will cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner from scratch, baby. You can go stay up in the mountains. You could stay up in the hills. You could get a boat. You could live life and connect with a spiritual level, a country that will blow your mind. Guaranteed. If you have any questions, let me know. And this is from someone who has been in Miami from I was 4 years old. I'm now 32. A long time. Okay, and I've been to Jamaica more times than I can count, and I can never get enough. I'm putting you on, and thank me later.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. I hope you have watched and enjoyed and really declared Jamaica to be the continent of the world. When I hear this statement, it reminds me that Jamaica is just a small island, but it has a global icon. it's more than a country, because you cannot find a such island that can be like a Jamaica. Jamaica is a unique, because we have so many islands. We have more than 700 islands and over 30 countries, but Jamaica has becoming more than them. It has come and being in global. So this is remind me that even Jamaicans are just really Israelites, because it's a God-chosen countries. Because being the small it is, it has managed to be feel like entire continent, not only in beaches. Jamaica has a global culture, influence, and also the identity. No, in every corner of this world, you will find you'll find a Jamaica, and not you'll find somebody that has been influenced by the Jamaica, because even when you visit in Jamaica, starting from the Kingston, coming to the Mondeco Bay, coming to the St. Anne's, coming to Manchester, you will feel like you are traveling from one country to another country, because of the rich in culture. When you go to Mondeco Bay, you will find the rich culture. When you go to St. Anne's, you will find the rich culture. When you go to Kingston, Kingston is the home of the musician. It's the home of the dance hall. It's the center of the music. You'll feel like you are in another country. And that has made Jamaica being viewed as the continent of itself. When you're coming to sports, sports is also the influence, because it has managed to produce a world fastest man, Jamaica man called Usain Bolt, and it has also the upcoming one, the all-time Shell and Fraser Prize, the Tia Clinton, the Sherika Jacksons, and so many others, the Oblique. The list is so long. That is in terms of sports. So in sports is number one. When you come in culture, number two. When you come to beaches, because all the world are watching Jamaica. All the world, because now the biggest star, when you just go to Jamaica, when they land in Jamaica, they feel like they are in another heaven, because they will find the vibes, people, they are so different. They are unique people. You cannot compare any people like Jamaicans. Jamaica are so special, and that's why they have managed to influence so many people across all over the world. And that is the uniqueness of the Jamaica. And Jamaica has the deep roots, because when you come to Africa, all of them have been influenced by Jamaica. When you travel across over the world, and you can imagine Jamaica has just a population of around 2.8 million people living in Jamaica, and around 3 million people living outside Jamaica, and it has managed to be like a superpower, because Jamaica is now a superpower. Imagine this country having that small and managed to pull all over the world watching Jamaica. Each and everybody watching Jamaica. And even you go to online, people are just talking about Jamaica. And even you went an extent that somebody just even trying to confuse that. Name the continent Jamaica. Jamaica is just a continent. And that's how Jamaica has managed to conquer the world. And that's how Jamaica is taking over. When you just mention the food, wow, Jamaica has the best meal. I normally say that people are saying that Jamaica is paradise, because you will find food that is being cooked in Jamaica, starting from the jerky chicken, coming to the egg, coming to the salty fish, coming to the patties. Wow, that food is so delicious. So if you have not ate that food, try as much as possible to eat that food. And if you have been in Jamaica, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't gone to Jamaica, just plan and have a trip to Jamaica. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll enjoy it. That is the sweetness of Jamaica. That is the Jamaica that is taking over the world. That is the another continent that is taking over the world. And very soon, Jamaica will be the new world. Thank you so much for watching me, and let's meet in comment section. Why do you feel that Jamaica is the entire continent? So let's interact comment section, and please remember to subscribe, like, and also comment if you like these vibes and if you like such kind of comment. And I'm not saying that Jamaica is being, this video is just for educational purpose, because some Caribbean country maybe come out and say, no, Team Test, you are just hate other Caribbean countries and we are just one brothers and sisters. I'm not in division. This content is for educational purpose. Bye for now. See you next.